What would our ancestors say? Perspective based off. Question thought up from a perspective, from the perspective of life. Watching Shark Tank, Dragon's Den, social justice warriors videos, feminist propaganda and bullshit. Seeing people getting after it and seeing the face of people in California that resemble the look of the Jews that were in Auschwitz during Hitler's time. It just makes me think, am I exaggerating? Are we exaggerating? Because I easily could say, no, that's them. But no, it's our species, it's us. And the moment I think we detach ourselves, not just detach, I mean exclude ourselves from, of course I'm not that. You know, when I was born, I changed my own diaper. I think probably what made me think more about this was it Dragon's Den, UK. I think it was Dragon's Den, UK, or Shark Tank. But anyways, the inventor, the businessman, the guy running it, that was Shark Tank. He said, I want to do what's best for my family and make it good for them. And I thought, because I hear that thought, or I hear that sort of comment over and over, and I think, how many people say that? Especially how many fathers with a lot of loyalty? You don't understand, man. Blood is everything. I'm gonna leave a legacy behind. And me, I'm ignorant of my bloodline. And I'm thinking, I know it's easy for me to say, well, you know, maybe we didn't write it down because we didn't have paper or a stone tablet to chisel it on. You know, or were they simply just horn dogs that just reproduce like rabbits and like, oh, well, so somebody will take care of it. Something will happen. It'll take care of itself. So what would our ancestors say? What were they thinking? And I think it's, and I have to consider more of just a thought, because if I start saying, oh, let me go to Ancestry.com and find out where I'm from, because you know what, I need to find my roots and be thankful and this and that. Nah, fuck that. These are for the numbskulls that say, man, you know, you should have some kids because, you know, you need something to take care of you when you're older. You're gonna die alone. You need to, leave a legacy. And as I come across more and more pant-sagging assholes showing wimps, and more delicious titty meat showing, attention whores that are glued to their smartphones, that look to their phone instead of looking ahead. when I meet more and more of that, I think, nah, I'm good. I'm good just working on this piece right here. I'm losing my train of thought thinking of this foam shape of the beer. But I believe mankind walked of the land, what is out of the land now known as Ethiopia. So we're all African, my niggas. But as far as I know, there were no buses back then, or trains, or airplanes, or shoe companies, I think. And they walked out of there. And I don't think anyone said, hey, you know what, let's head west and start this theory that we have, that we wrote down, called civilization, and reproduce and make equal rights for all men and women. And, you know, let's go vegan and organic and gluten-free. I believe that we figured things out as we went along. A couple wars along the way, a couple of crusades, plagues, natural disasters, and other things, and we still went through it, and we're still here. And I'm guessing, just guessing, that if you're in America, that it's maybe just a teensy weensy bit more comfortable than it was maybe 100,000 years ago. Just maybe, just a thought, just a guess. But what would they say? They say, oh wow, what do you mean? You want to go to New York in this thing called an airplane? You can go over there. Let's go. Wait a minute. You can help people. You can progress. This thing called invention, research and development, and capitalism. Let's do that. What? It's gonna cost sleep. Sleeping on it's gonna cost hours of sleep. It's gonna cost sleeping on the floor in the office. Oh, it's okay. Look at that. We got wind protection because we have walls. Oh my goodness, there are these things called grocery stores? Oh my god. All hail Lord Zeus. Let's do this. Let's get after it. And instead we start to feel fear. And Dan Penny had put it that he doesn't make you feel fear. He doesn't make your palms sweaty. Doesn't give you the heavy breathing. doesn't make your heart race. He says you do that. And I like that he pointed that out, because I believe he also said it's not what happens to you in life, it's how you interpret it. I like that too. Yellow right there, darker or lighter. And I would be feeling the guilt trip or having a real gut check if I was proud of La Raza, being Latino, family name. No. I don't have that sort of a tribalism. If anything, it's from earning that title that I think there is a sense of tribalism, but even there, I think fulfilling one's potential is justifies what's been taught through there, the filtration of the ego from there. They attempt to put what I think about that, how I associate that with the moment. Just a thought.